Maybe brighten that up a bit. How's that? Good enough. All right, welcome back, team. I went away for a week and it's taken me another week just to recover from that trip. So I didn't put out a video the last couple of weeks, but I'm here now. All is good. So today's topic, how to build a brand or a portfolio that attracts clients. These will all be things I've talked about in previous videos, but I just want to quickly run over a few quick tips on how to be the photographer that clients come to rather than the photographer that's always chasing work or always chasing clients. Basically, the way I've always looked at it is shoot the stuff you love, but also put out the work that you want potential clients to see, draw them into your photography business or to you as a photographer. My process personally was always that I want to be good enough to a point where people are coming to me. When you're starting out, it's always the other way around. You are pushing for clients, you're trying to find clients desperately and make money. And eventually, like I've said in previous videos, that flips. The script flips and you're the one saying no to jobs. You're so good to a point that people are now coming to you asking you to shoot things because they know what you do, they know what you offer, and they know the quality that you bring. So with all these teachings that I'm putting in these videos, my goal is to basically build you guys into those kind of photographers, the photographers who are in demand or who don't have to scratch and claw to find clients and compete with others. None of that benefits you in the long run. You just end up being the desperate photographer that's willing to shoot for nothing, and you'll be forever chasing work and chasing clients. You want to be the person who offers that premium package that clients come to you to get. So basically, you want to build a brand that encapsulates everything that people are looking for in a professional photographer. You want to have a portfolio or multiple portfolios of different genres that match what they're looking for and the type of photographer that they want for their business or their brand or whatever the subject matter might be. So again, I've said it before, but think about the future clients that you want to be working for. If you want to shoot weddings, obviously build your portfolio and your business branding around wedding photography. You are a wedding photographer. Your whole brand should represent that. If you want to shoot in the commercial world, like some of the stuff I do, build your brand so it looks like you are a commercial photographer and that's what you offer. You work with businesses and brands and in the commercial space. If you want to be an action sports photographer, which is another thing that I do, build your brand, your portfolio, your business, and aim it at more action sports clients. You've really just got to think about the type of photography that you want to be doing in the future and what you want to be getting paid to shoot, and sort of mold your brand and your business around that genre or that niche. Like I've said before, you can have multiple different business names and brands and niches. I've got a couple. You've just got to really think about that future prospect of the clients that are going to be looking at your work. And here's the thing, naturally when you start out, you're going to be chasing clients and it will seem like there's no work in the industry and you're forever just trying to convince people to hire you as a photographer to shoot their stuff. The reality is there's a ton of work in the photography industry if you're at a certain level and people look at you like a photographer who can offer what they need. Photography is a weird thing, kind of like art, where over time you build your name, you build your brand, you build your reputation, and the right clients come along who are willing to pay your prices like that. They don't even hesitate. But in the beginning, you'll be pushing and trying to find clients who are not even willing to pay a small price for what you're offering. And it's because you don't have that rep, you don't have that, like with art, over time, it's only worth something because they have a reputation. It's similar in the photography world. So when it comes to not having to chase clients and having the clients come to you, it is a time thing. It will happen over time as you build your brand and your photography business aimed at those certain clients. They will eventually come to you. But what I always say is you need to represent yourself as a professional, like I've said in other videos, so people know, yes, this guy's a professional. He shows up, he gets the shots we need, he works off the brief that we wrote, he nails it every time, and all those little professional things that you do make you known as the professional photographer that you are, and next minute they're recommending you to the next company, and then the snowball just rolls, and eventually you've built that brand, you've built that presence, you've built everything up, your portfolio that represents exactly what this people are looking for in a photographer, and next minute they are coming to you saying, hey, would you like to shoot this? We'd love to have you, da-da-da-da-da. So eventually the tables still turn. It just takes work, and it takes molding your business and your photography sort of career, your portfolio, everything to present to the client that you want to have in the future. Again, I started shooting in snowboarding and action sports, and I always knew I was going to go into the commercial space. So I've sort of molded things to head that way with different clients that I work with and things that I put out in portfolio. Like I've said, it's all just about thinking about the future and what you want to be doing. Yes, in the early stages, you're going to just be shooting whatever you can get for whatever money you can. But over time, you need to have that long-term plan. Set those goals financially for how much money you want to keep making each year. Set the goals for the types of clients you want to be shooting for. Set the goals for the genres you want to work in. You've just got to think about the future, make a plan, and execute step by step by step. In 5 years' time, you'll look back and be like, holy shit, it worked. I actually am achieving what I set out to achieve 5 years ago. It's just a process. You've just got to have the future in mind. So if you want to stop chasing clients, you want to make money with photography by not having to hustle and race to the bottom, and you want to offer a premium service that people are more than happy to pay for, build it all around your business, build it into your portfolio. Think about every little aspect of it and what you offer and the way that clients see you as a person and as a photographer and your brand and your whole shebang. You've really got to think about this stuff because it can make or break a career like that if you don't do it right. So get your stuff dialed in. I'll try and keep banging out weekly videos if I don't go away again, but I'll do my best. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Get that preset I put out too to help you editing. See you in the next one.